Hey everybody, today we're putting together a pretty awesome Cyberdeck using the Samsung S22 Ultra. And what you're looking at right here is a setup that lets me turn an older flagship phone into something closer to a portable workstation and gaming device. Now you might already be familiar with this device. The S22 Ultra was released a couple of years ago and is powered by the Exynos 2200 paired with a 6.8-inch AMOLED display running at 120 Hz. You could get this phone with 8 gigs or 12 gigs of RAM, and yeah, when this phone was launched, it was definitely a flagship device. And if you remember the launch price, it was definitely a bit overpriced at that time. But a few years later, devices like this actually become perfect for projects like this one. Instead of sitting in a drawer, they can be repurposed into something really interesting. And today, we're building a portable Cyberdeck around the S22 Ultra that can be used for productivity, remote access, and even gaming. Now, what's cool about this setup is that you can simply pick it up and start using it with a controller. A Bluetooth controller would work perfectly fine, but personally I prefer USB-C controllers. And for this build I'm using the EasySMX M10 controller. The reason I like using USB-C controllers is because they connect directly to the phone, which means lower latency and more stable connection compared to Bluetooth. And especially if you're doing things like cloud gaming or remote streaming, that lower latency can make a noticeable difference here. So even before building the Cyberdeck itself, the phone already works as a pretty capable handheld gaming device. Now, I always wanted to build a Cyberdeck using an Android device, and if you're like me and have all the phones laying around, something like an S22 Ultra or even older devices can actually work really well for these kinds of projects. The reality is that all the flagship phones still have plenty of power left in them. They have fast processors, great display, and enough RAM to handle most tasks without any issues. So instead of replacing them, projects like these are a great way to give them a second life. Now, the first thing we need for Cyberdeck setup is a keyboard. And for this build, I'm using a foldable Bluetooth keyboard that I picked up on Amazon a while ago. It's pretty inexpensive keyboard, but it works surprisingly well here. It connects over Bluetooth and it charges through USB-C, which makes things simple when it comes to cables. And since it folds in half, it fits really nicely inside the Cyberdeck case. Next thing we need is some type of case to hold everything together. I found this 3D model online and I modified it slightly so we can get the keyboard to fit properly here. But the nice thing about this model is that an S22 Ultra or even an S24 Ultra can fit right at the top section of the case, even with the phone case installed. To assemble the case is actually pretty straightforward. It uses small hinges that slot into place, and once everything is aligned, you can add a couple of screws to lock everything together. That way the top and bottom parts stay firmly connected. Next up, I added some double-sided sticky pads to the bottom of the keyboard to keep it in place. Then I placed the keyboard on the bottom section to the Cyberdeck case. For the phone mount, I added 2 strips of nano sticky tape, and on top of that I placed some coin-size magnets. And this allows the phone to stay in place as long as you have a MagSafe or magnetic backplate on your phone. It's a pretty simple solution, but it actually works really well for this type of build. Now, once everything is assembled, the result is actually a really clean little Cyberdeck setup. And if you're interested in building something similar, I'll leave a link in the description where you can find this Cyberdeck model. There are actually plenty of Cyberdeck designs available online, and the great thing about 3D printing is that you can always modify them to suit your needs. Whether that's adjusting the keyboard layout, changing the phone mount, or adding extra hardware. And here we have it. Once everything is assembled, this becomes a pretty interesting little device. You can lock the case together using screws if you want a more permanent setup. And I also left some space so I can recharge the keyboard when needed. So the process is simple. You open the case, place the phone in position, unfold the keyboard, and be ready to go. And while working on this project, I actually 3D printed another version of this case for a future build. This time I modified a few parts of the design. I cut some sections so I could potentially fit a different keyboard or maybe even a controller directly into the build. So that might be something we explore in a future video. Now, one of the main reasons I wanted to build a Cyberdeck like this is productivity. There are plenty of tools available for remote connections like Moonlight or Parsec, and in my case I actually use Parsec quite a lot. It allows me to connect to my home server remotely, which means I can manage files, install software, or work on projects even when I'm away from my main computer. For example, here I'm accessing my Docker setup where I can run several services. One of those services is Retrom, where I store my game library. That way I can access my collection from almost any device whenever I need it. And we'll actually talk a bit more about this setup in a future video. Another thing this setup works really well for this is gaming. Now, of course, the phone itself can run Android games and emulators, but one of the most interesting options is game streaming. For this build, I'm using Moonlight with the Apollo streaming setup, and I'm connected locally with one of my gaming PCs at home. So essentially, the S22 Ultra becomes a portable window into a much more powerful gaming system. And if you combine that with something like Tailscale, you can even access your system remotely from another location, as long as you have a stable internet connection. So whether it's productivity, gaming, or just experimenting with new builds, the Cyberdeck setup actually becomes a really versatile little device. So yeah, this is the S22 Ultra Cyberdeck build, and that's going to wrap it up for this one. Links are in the description if you're looking to build something similar. If you enjoyed this video, drop a like and consider subscribing if this has inspired you. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.